right. So another Ed Boon tweet. Right. Another Ed Boon tweet. Tweet. He dropped this one. Some making their way back into action. So he's got a little like dragon like icon. You know what I'm saying, right? Anyway, so this is the Mortal Kombat 4 character select screen. It would have sort of broken more minds if he actually shared the Mortal Kombat Gold character select screen. I think that would have been pretty awesome. Because then people would be like, what? You know, not that it matters though, because like we know that all the extra characters that were added into that are coming back. So, and the thing is though, like we know Ed. We know, like, the amount of leaks that have come out, like we're starting to see a lot of connective tissue with truth in that. So we already know that, like, so we've got Raiden, Liu Kang, pretty much reptiles are given, Cage, Scorpion, Sub-Zero, and I think Sonya's coming. Is Sonya been out? Was she out? I can't remember anyway. Right, but it's almost guaranteed that like all of these will come back at some point, right? Now, what he probably is referring to is MK4 characters that were unique to MK4. So it was the first time we saw him in a game. And those characters are Fujin, Tanya, Reiko, Shinnok, and Kai, and Jarek. They were all unique. But as far as like favorites go, like Reiko and Tanya are probably at the top. Oh, and Quan Chi, of course. Yeah, sorry, my bad. So used to seeing Quan Chi everywhere. Yeah, Quan Chi as well. I almost guarantee you that Reiko, Quan Chi, and Tanya are definites. Based on leaks. I mean, you know, Salt Shaker out, you know. Now, who I'd love to see come back, though, right? I mean, I'd love to see all of them come back. Don't get me wrong, okay? But let's start with the ones that really don't get their just desserts, and they should. Kai should absolutely be back. Kai was awesome, right? And then his moveset in MK Armageddon was pretty great too. So I'd love to see like modern day Kai and see what they do with him. That'd be awesome. That'd be so good, right? And he is part of the White Lotus, so that sort of expands further as well, right? Expands further the lore and stuff, having Kai in there, right? Shinnok's alright. Like, I don't care too much about Shinnok, right? But again, for like, you know, if we end up having every single character in the game, I would love to see naturally like every character in the game, and that would include Shinnok as well. But you know, I don't care too much for Shinnok, right? So as far as like Jarek, so that's another one, because Jarek basically kind of ended up replacing Kano in MK4, and that's what happened actually with some of these characters in like some of the games, that they kind of ended up stepping into other roles. Characters like Movado, for example, I loved his moveset, you know, especially in Armageddon, and you think to yourself, well, that'd be fantastic. Him using like the ropes and stuff like that would be awesome. Jarek, you know, he kind of used like a lasso, rope-ish type thing, whatever. But the advantage of modern day is that, you know, they can take these old characters and really flesh them out, and so that can be very exciting. That's why I think Kai would be a wonderful addition to modern Mortal Kombat. We get another perspective of White Lotus. You know, we've got that'd be 3 characters now in there. That'd be awesome, all teaming up. His moveset's great. Jarek could absolutely have an improved moveset. Like in Armageddon, he grabbed him with the rope, and I think he'd like slam him into the ground and stuff. That'd be cool. Quan Chi. Now, one move actually that I wish that they would put in Quan Chi's arsenal that they never have and it was featured in the MK Armageddon intro. The Deception intro, where he summons this skull wall to block attacks. I would love to see that. They've never shown it. That'd be awesome, right? But yeah, Quanis is going to come back. He's absolutely going to come back. I did like his moveset so much in MK10. Again, I don't want stance changes and stuff, but I did love his magics and stuff. I thought that was really good. You know, obviously he's going to need his stomp back, right? Now, I haven't really touched on Fujin because I think Fujin's going to be a shoo-in anyway. They did a wonderful version of him in MK11. I'll give him that, right? That was great. But again, see, like I always sort of, again, one of the things I hated about MK11 was the fact that, you know, you had to choose your special moves. Like, this ain't no bloody RPG, man. It's a fighting game. Just give us everything. Right? I don't want to sit there and choose crap. All right? Just you know, just do that. Okay? Just do that. All right. Anyway. And then Tanya. So she's definitely evolved. Right? And I'd like to see more of that. So like, obviously, apart from like the shoe-in, and like obviously we know Reptile's gonna be in there, and Reiko, all right? And Reiko, Reiko's amazing. Like, Reiko's just, he's a man. They did him dirty, and you know, this is why people are like the MK 2021 movie. Just you need something evaluated, right? Because you look at Reiko. Does he look like how he was portrayed in the movie? He was just some dumb, bulky, you know, swinger, right? Come on, man. Give me a break. Reiko was the general. Well, he's the general, right? Like, oh man, the state of modern Mortal Kombat fans, I'll tell you what. Anyway, so Reiko is gonna be like, he's gonna be so good, right? Because if you remember his moveset in MK Armageddon, right, and MK4, this is gonna be amazing, right? That's why I get excited over Havoc, right, and the moveset that he could have, because these characters are like, they're really dark horse characters, and there's something about them that's just awesome, right? Now I know she's not mentioned here, but I would like my girl Serena to show back up in a modern Mortal Kombat game. You know what I'm saying, right? But yeah, that's sort of like, and yeah, so, and obviously like, you know, Raiden's in there and shit like that, right? So, and Reptile, I hope Reptile looks like a human again. Can we make Reptile look like a human? That was part of what made Reptile sort of unique. If anyone's watched the old TV show V, where these aliens came down, they looked exactly like us, but they peeled their skin back and they were actually reptiles underneath. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the inspiration for original Reptile's conception. And that's what I want them to go back to. That was part of, it was kind of his way of blending in. He was blending in, and he could go anywhere, like in Earthrealm, and nobody would be any the wiser. And that's what I loved about it. And then they, over time, basically devolved him into this reptilian creature. And it's like, what are you doing? Like, you don't have to do that. Right? If you wanted to do that, you could have him as human, and then like one of his like special moves could him breaking into like a reptile form. That'd be cool. Give you that one for free, right? But yeah, I'd like to see, definitely coming back from the MK4 roster. Definitely the ones that, you know, like Reiko, absolutely, 100%. You know, obviously Quan Chi. Definitely Kai, definitely Tanya, definitely Fujin, you know, and maybe even Jarek. Throwing in Jarek. Again, I'm you know, like Shinnok's in there, okay, cool, whatever, right? But like Jarek could be really interesting to see what they do with him, you know, as like a sort of difference to Kano. Rather than sort of taking Kano's moves, you know, he's very unique in the way that he works. You know, they could turn Jarek into more like a bushranger. If anyone's Australian, they know what that is, right? A Ned Kelly type. That'd That'd be really good, actually. For the Australians out there, you know what I'm talking about when I mentioned Ned Kelly. Imagine like Jarek, but Ned Kelly style. That'd be pretty cool, right? But yeah, so but yeah, like Kai would be awesome because I'm thinking of his move set, and I think it'd be a wonderful addition. Obviously Reiko is an absolute shoo-in, as is Quan Chi and Tanya, right? Get all the essentially like the female ninjas types back in there. So we'd have Katana, Melina, Jade, Tanya, Scarlet. That'd be great to have back. Have them all. Have every character in there. What are you thinking, man? Come on, it's time. It's time. Armageddon 2.0. This is what MK1 should be. Anyway, guys, I'll leave it there. Let me know what you think, and yeah, I'll catch you next time. See ya.